Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Yumiko versus Focus. This game taking place here on Northern Isle. Focus is spawned as the red orc player over here on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, a hop, skip, and a jump away over here on the top right, we have Yumiko spawning as the blue human. Human versus orc in this 1v1 matchup. A little bit of delay on that first farm here in this game, but hopefully it doesn't set Yumiko back too far. Alright, don't see the peasant trick being used right now. Hi Crota, I am doing well. Thank you for tuning in, Nightpire, as the games are getting underway. If you guys haven't heard the news already, there is a release date for WarCraft 3 Reforged. It is going to be at the end of January. I believe like January 20th or 28th. I need to look at the information once more at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon California time, so that, or the Pacific time, so that is going to be extremely interesting as things are getting underway, hoping to get a lot of information. Normally whenever Blizzard launches a new title, they usually do some sort of special release and a special event over at a mall right close by. But since this, I don't believe there's actually a retail version of the game, I don't know if they're going to be doing that. I'll try and stay tuned and keep all of that posted for you guys. If they end up doing something, I will probably most definitely have to check out that particular event, as things are already getting together. Take a look at this. It is going to be a Farseer opening up. You can see there is one orc burrow. There is no Voodoo Lounge, so it is going to be a fast tech to tier 2. Meanwhile, taking a look off on the other side, Archmage now making his way out. Going to go ahead and head off to the north, go after the Ogre Warrior creep camp, waiting for the Purge. As you're going to see, once one of those units attack the Null Warden, then the Null Warden purges that particular unit. If you're ever wondering how you can dodge that particular purge on your water elemental for all those human players out there. Meanwhile, we can already see that Focus is bringing out the Farseer for some early harassment here. And, well, damage is already going to be done a little bit here. A little bit of a delay in tech, or sorry, delay. As you can see, the Farseer trying to put in pressure. There is the tech to tier 2 already underway. And the peasants, well, the peasants are actually getting a bit in the way here. Is the Archmage going to gain experience? Yes, he does. And damage is still getting added in. Do you know people can make new accounts like old, or just one and no new accounts? I believe everything is much more tied to your profile. I do not think you're able to make new spam accounts, but you do, and you also have a separate MMR for each race, so that if you try a new race, you're not gonna all of a sudden play as though and get matched as though it was your best race. That's one of the legitimate reasons why some players actually played with different accounts. Footman now trying to back away here. Spirit Wolves getting in a lot of damage. Archmage being forced to dance around once again as the Footmen are trying to engage here. Focus has done a lot of damage once more, as the Archmage gonna go ahead, pick up a Circlet of Nobility, and gets aggroed by the creeps again as the Farseer already backs away. Focus, well, no experience on the board. Tech to tier 2 nearly done, going in the Blacksmith Arcane Vault. Tech to tier 2 nearly done as well. Voodoo Lounge is now getting started, and the timing on this is just perfect, as the Farseer eventually will be making his way back and will want to heal back up much of the damage that was being done. Now, what is Focus's strategy here? Well, Focus actually knows that the Archmage getting up to level 2 is much more dangerous than the Farseer getting to level 2. So the Farseer, if it can actually delay a little bit of the experience, now trying to back away their Archmage down to what's 58 hit points, trying to get away, boots of speed, allowing him to, well, perhaps slip past, as we're going to see this Arcane Vault now done. All right, Archmage going to go ahead and run back inside here. Farseer may actually get a little bit of experience. There it goes, 42 experience from there, as we're going to look at the Archmage now use that Scroll of Regeneration and heal back up. Archmage still sitting at somehow 210 mana throughout all of those exchanges, and we don't see a call to arms here. We are at keep, we are getting up the Mountain King, as the Archmage makes its way back out. Farseer, well, looking to absorb a little bit of, or, well, not take any damage whatsoever. Sentry Ward currently being picked up, going to be dropped right in this location here. Well, nope, not going to be dropped here, as it's a bit too close. Farseer instead just, nope, doesn't do anything with it. Trying to pick up some healing salves. There it goes. Archmage comes all the way across to the other side of the map. Going to try and steal a bit of experience. Going to be able to do exactly that. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 picked up. Murloc Huntsman will get taken down, giving level 2 to that Archmage. Meanwhile, Farseer going to summon some Spirit Wolves and hope to clear out this creep camp as well. The Tuskar Trapper does deal a lot of damage. Tauren Chieftain making its way over. And this is a chain wave strategy. And, well, the Tauren Chieftain with Scroll of Speed and Stomp has been a very nasty combination. Thank you for the follow right there. Don't quite know why I couldn't hear it, but do I actually not have game sounds on? All right, there you go. My volume was a little bit too low. Tauren Chieftain, Ring of Protection +3, I believe, or +4 picked up. Very, very effective there. Stop my Hunger Games movie watching the tune in. Thank you for the support. All right. Peons now looking to back away here. Let's take a look. Mountain King and Archmage still wandering around. Water Elemental going to try and clear out. However, the Tauren Chieftain is already right there. We may be looking at a Stormbolt here in just a moment. Turning back around. Archmage now trying to clear things up again, and the units are just pulling back once more. Shaman are already out onto the field. We could be looking at a lot of purges. Archmage has to be very careful if it wants to throw down anything there. There's a purge, followed by a free 21 points of experience for both the Tauren Chieftain and that Farseer. Footman now looking to back up. Rifleman also here. Archmage getting ready to go. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 not given to the Mountain King. That is coming as a bit of a surprise as we have an engagement in the center portion of the map. All right, both sides just trying to feel each other out, get the proper position as the Forest Troll Warlord backing away again. Rifleman with range. Tauren Chieftain has to be careful. There is enough Shaman to shut down those Archmages. As the Archmage Mountain King going to go ahead and continue to battle it up. Tauren Chieftain purposely trying to pull back here. Kodo Beast in the very far back. I don't see a scroll. Well, there's one scroll of speed. And this is really going to come down to whether or not the Tauren Chieftain can run in, stomp, have the Kodo Beast, then dine and dash, and retreat back. The problem is going to be Yumiko is going to slowly get more and more Riflemen. And then once there's enough Riflemen, a Stormbolt followed by Rifleman Focus Fire can easily take down a Kodo Beast before it is able to dine and dash and get away, especially as the long rifle upgrades has now been finished. Peons mining away here. Still no upgrade on the Orc Burrows yet. Tauren Chieftain says, you know what, I can buy time here. There's a Stormbolt, and here we go. Major damage. There's a Stomp right there. Militia now joining in on the fight. Tauren Chieftain now purposely trying to back up here as the units are going to engage again. All right, let's take a look. Stormbolt onto that Kodo Beast as I, well, envisioned. Kodo Beast, Scroll of Speed, trying to get away down to 54, down to 20, and able to head back. Farseer now off on the other side here, and the lines are just completely melted. Tauren Chieftain puts his foot down. Chain Lightning finishes off another unit here as the Tauren Chieftain now has to back up. 43 supply compared to 42. Peasants have already, well, converted back into their peasant form. Tauren Chieftain needs to perhaps transfer a Scroll of Town Portal. Does exactly that. Kodo Beast is eating a Rifleman. And, well, there is that dine and dash, even though it isn't quite the same. Shaman gonna get a little bit of damage onto that Footman. However, well, this is not gonna look good. That Shaman does need to get away. There's that cancellation as the Spellbreakers could easily chase that Shaman back. Tauren Chieftain healing up. Kodo Beast, Rifleman slowly getting digested. 43 supply compared to 46. Healing salves, no more Scroll of Town Portal, and both players sitting on one base right now, not for lack of trying by Focus, as Focus, well, denied his expansion. Meanwhile, let's take a look at this. It seems that there is no sign for a tech to tier 3. War Mill upgrade is getting that fortified armor now, as the eventuality of Focus's base being pressured is more and more likely. All right, Tauren Chieftain wants to go on in and flanked. Spellbreakers are in that front line, though, reducing the effectiveness of this particular stomp strategy. Tauren Chieftain and Farsi are just, well, diving back in and out constantly, as you see, well, finally into low upkeep. All right, Forest Troll Warlord finishes off a Peasant, really focusing down those units there as a little bit of damage getting added in still. All right, little by little. Oh, beautiful denial there by the Farseer, gaining in a little bit of experience. No such experience or steal right there, as we are getting into more stealing of that Frost armor. Tauren Chieftain trying to get into position, but free damage pretty much coming from the creeps, as there is just this little bit of a standoff here. No one really wanting to go for a straight up battle. Meanwhile, footmen are trying to take down a Great Hall down across here. Tauren Chieftain makes his way back over. Slow is cast. Tauren Chieftain, well, not able to get into position here. Spellbreaker is going to be removed. Much of that mana. Purge taking down a Water Elemental, taking down another one. Scroll of Speed hasn't been used yet. Tauren Chieftain getting bolted once more. As you can take a look, there's the Scroll of Speed, there's the Stomp, and the Mountain King could get taken down. Mountain King able to slip away at 30 hit points, as the Tauren Chieftain is going to run back in here in just a moment. Kodo Beast is eating some Spellbreakers. Farsi are getting up to level 3. Peasants are getting taken down. Mountain King being forced to hide in the back, as the Farseer could easily finish off and get in that last bit of damage. Kodo Beast, hungry Kodos, followed by Purge from the Shaman, shutting down Yumiko's army absolutely brilliantly. Mountain King a little bit too afraid to get in the midst of the battle. There's the Stormbolt, followed a Stomp followed by a Stormbolt. Spirit Wolves now joining in on the fight. Dispel Magic coming across. Control Magic coming back the other way, as the Spirit Wolves may be able to perhaps head back down. All right, stealing of those units, a very big deal. Turning back again. Let's take a look at this Kodo Beast. Is it going to be able to head back? It looks like it will be able to do exactly that. Perhaps a healing salve to try and save the unit. Tauren Chieftain still does not have enough mana. Scroll of Town Portal not going to be in time, as the Mountain King gets to level 2. Level 2, that Mountain King with those boots of speed, pretty much boots of escaping right now, able to run in and out, throw a Stormbolt, and head back home. Spirit Wolves apparently, well, flipping the script, taking down some units here. Peasants or peons going to try and repair, as more footmen, or excuse me, a Water Elemental and a Peasant joining back in on the fight here. Slow being brought over. Raiders joining in. Let's take a look. Thank you for the follow, as the Riflemen doing a little bit of poke damage with that range. Shaman are going to get easily taken out. There goes a Priest. Down it goes, followed by a Raider. And, well, this is just a long, slow push by Yumiko, and a lucky bash to finish off an additional grunt right there. Oh, well, no, down to 113. Farsi are going to go back the other way, and it is going to get taken down. All right, Purge onto the Mountain King, followed by another Purge. Is it going to be enough? Mountain King down to 126 hit points, but enough healing to keep the units alive. Kodo Beast needs to try and escape back. Are we going to see some healing salves? No. Bash, followed by a Stormbolt, finishing off 1-2 Kodo Beasts, giving level 4 now to that Archmage. With that said and done, though, Focus does have an expansion up, but it doesn't look like it will be able to pay for itself anytime soon. Farsi are ready to join in on the fight. Gets slowed. Scroll of Speed to try and counteract and retreat back. Let's take a look. Buying some additional items would be key and perfect right now. And as long as the battle, well, what's going on here? Raiders, all this battling here, gonna try and force a fight. Kodo Beast, where is it going? Needs to head off to the very far back here. There's a Scroll of the Beast now being used. A lot of units. Shaman's now gonna join in as the Farseer gets up to level 4. Quick Purge onto a level 2 Water Elemental. Tauren Chieftain now out onto the battlefield. He's going to put his foot down immediately. Mountain King, well, going to finish off that Raider. There's a Chain Lightning bouncing around, but not much more damage. Tauren Chieftain has enough mana to, well, or has a potion of mana for another Stomp here in just a moment. Shaman now making its way over. Kodo Beast going to make its way over as well, as towers are now getting constructed. Great Hall about to get taken out. All right, there goes a Priest again. Stormbolt onto the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain does have a potion of mana still. Kodo Beast not doing very much here. Shaman all with adept training, as the Tauren Chieftain gonna try and heal up once more. All right, Great Hall plus a Scout Tower upgrading to an Arcane Tower may be enough to take down that building right there. Slow damage. 3 damage per swing as the Tauren Chieftain now tries to make its way over. Kodo Beast, what is trying to get healed up? Shaman are all there. Are we going to perhaps see some Purge? Tauren Chieftain does have enough mana, or has the potion of mana still, but nothing or not good enough position to really put his foot down as the Tauren Chieftain gets up to level 3. Now trying to dive on in. There's the potion. No potion yet. There's the Stormbolt. Tauren Chieftain now trying to make its way over. Is he going to try and dive in here? There's the Purge as the, well, Priest is going to get taken out. Back down to the south. Great Hall going to get taken out by the Peasant and that Arcane Tower there. No more economic advantage for Focus. Tauren Chieftain trying to make its way over. Stormbolt, Spellbreaker trying to remove the mana. Tauren Chieftain could try and throw down a Stomp, but wouldn't do very much as all the Spellbreakers are there again. Archmage continuing the battle through. Mountain King sitting at level 3. A Chain Lightning bouncing around, finishing off many units. Kodo Beast, are they going to try and dine and dash? That is the question. Could make its way over. Tauren Chieftain doesn't have enough speed there. There's a Purge onto a Rifleman. Tauren Chieftain going to try to get in position. The Spellbreakers are back again. There goes an Ensnare as the Tauren Chieftain could, well, stomp right here. There's a slow, however, followed by a Stormbolt, followed by perhaps the death of a Tauren Chieftain. No. Scroll of Town Portal in time. No Chain Lightning anywhere here. 1 Arcane Tower, 1 Peasant holding on to this location here. 50 supply compared to 48 as both sides are going to get a bit of a reprieve. Archmage sitting at level 4. Null Overseer now battling it through Spellbreakers here as well. Spirit Wolves looking to take down the Arcane Tower. Not going to be able to do that very easily since the Arcane Tower is designed to handle summoned units. Yumi gonna build an expo of his own down there? I don't know though. That wouldn't be a very good idea. Meanwhile, Mountain King picks up Boots of Quel'Thalas and making its way down. Alright, Tauren Chieftain does have mana. Mass Spellbreakers is going to be the problem. Shaman, Grunt's going to try and engage through again. As you can see, Purge actually being used as a type of ensnare to stop the Priest. Tauren Chieftain going to try and chase. There may be a slow here. There is a Stomp. Not hitting that many units, but a follow-up Chain Lightning finishing off a Priest there. War of Attrition. Both sides battling it out. Purge being used to shake off slow as the Spellbreakers are just, well, standing right there for now. Tauren Chieftain going to get in a position here. Is it going to try and put its foot down onto any of those units? No Scroll of Speed. Low hit point. Grunt backing up. And Focus, well, taking a little bit of a lead here. Level 4, level 3 compared to a level 4, level 3 as well. But his army, well, no, take it back. Both sides are about the same. Mountain King, is he going to be able to get off a Stomp? No Stomp there, as we see a Purge followed by the Stomp now. Mountain King could be in trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used in time. Sorceress is going to make its way back over. Mountain King trying to run back. The Priests are getting slowed down and now retreating again. Constant low upkeep. All right, Farseer getting up to level 5. Big Chain Lightning bouncing around all of those casters. And now it's almost like you wish that the Chain Lightning could bounce onto the Spellbreakers, since those seem to be the higher hit point units as opposed to the Sorceress, Priest, and the remaining casters in the back. Chain Lightning aggroing the creeps right there. There goes a Spellbreaker Ensnare as the battle is now raging on here once again. All right, Farseer is in position, does have enough, has a Clarity Potion, not engaging just quite yet. Gonna finish off the rest of the Morlocks. Tauren Chieftain making its way back down. Level 2 Endurance Aura, but not enough to counteract that slow. Mountain King is in trouble. Gonna be forced to retreat. Gets up to level 4. Purge onto a Rifleman. And there it goes as well. Down to the south here, Arcane Tower down to 74 hit points. It could get taken out in no time at all. Chain Lightning almost finishing off that Mountain King. Mountain King, however, still getting healed back up with the help of a Scroll of Regeneration. These Priests really need to be focusing healing on the Mountain King and that Spellbreaker instead. Focus. Well, 2 units in the bellies of the Kodo. We are looking at 50 supply compared to an effective 42 right now since, or 41 right now, since 6 supply is sitting in the belly of the Kodo Beast. Is it going to give experience? And this is one of those situations where the Orc is winning in the battle of attrition, because even when you're out of the battle, these units are still taking damage. Archmage knows he needs to run away as the Kodos, well, showing up to the party right here. Tuskar Warriors, there's a Purge there again. Gonna try and finish off the remaining units. Spellbreakers there, Stormbolt onto the Tauren Chieftain. A big heal already as it tries to head back. Kodo Beast is gonna try to get to the front, eats up a Kodo Beast already. And, well, if you're always eating on 2 or 3 Kodo Beasts, that is, in fact, a very big deal. Constant Ensnare. Farseer does not have enough for a Chain Lightning, or I don't believe he'll be able to Chain Lightning here. No good targets to bounce around. Kodo Beast gonna, misses a Spellbreaker there as the battle's still raging through. Kodo Beast trying to eat some more. There's a Chain Lightning bouncing around a little bit more damage. Shamans could easily start purging down some more units. Mountain King, Wanda mana stealing, loses a bit of mana. Tauren Chieftain gonna try to make its way over. Tries to back off again. Doesn't want to get hit by a Stormbolt as the Mountain King, now with enough mana from that Potion of Mana. Potion of Invulnerability dodge right there. Beautifully done. He baited that, and it absolutely worked, as you're going to see damage just get bounced around here. All right. Mountain King sitting at 132 hit points. Farseer doesn't have enough for a Chain Lightning. Still no expansions, as the main gold mines only have a minute and a half of mining left. With this, Kodo Beast now looking to back up. Stormbolt onto this one Kodo Beast here. It looks like it's going to get taken out. And, well, that Spellbreaker says, thank you for freeing me, only to get into the belly of the beast once again. 2 Kodo Beasts still slowly digesting. Tauren Chieftain now at maximum range on that Stomp. Could deal a lot of damage. The Spellbreaker army normally good enough to counter these Tauren Chieftains, but the Kodo Beast doing such a great job slowly picking off the numbers and the units. All right, Kodo Beast doesn't have room in the belly just quite yet. Grunt could get taken down. Let's take a look. A little bit more damage. There goes a Spellbreaker. Purge onto another. We should be getting in perhaps more ensnares as well. Kodo Beast, Stormbolt onto the Raider. Raider now taken down. There it goes. As the Mountain King could be in trouble. It gets purged and stunned. Turning back around, the Mountain King trying to, well, get back and get away, and it does. Farseer now sitting at level 6. Chain Lightning going through. Stormbolt onto the from the Mountain King onto the Tauren Chieftain. Finds its target, and Yumiko lucks out. Invisibility now onto the Mountain King. Mountain King able to hide himself, as the Kodo Beasts are going to be looking for targets to eat. Let's take a look at this. There goes a Rifleman right there. Mountain King could just come out of nowhere, Stormbolt the target, and almost finish it off. All right. Spirit Wolves ready to perhaps get some damage, waiting for the right timing. Gold mines have collapsed now, so what you see is what you get. No additional building whatsoever. Water Elemental quickly taken out. The Spirit Wolves, they want to engage, but they want to make sure that the Spellbreaker, well, is not able to do much. Are we going to see that Spell Steal? Let's take a look at this. Still battling it through. There goes a Sorceress. Militia joining in. Who's going to come out on top as the Spirit Wolves are here? Mountain King getting in that damage. There's one Control Magic. Are we going to see another Control Magic? Yes, you are. Chain Lightning bouncing around. Mountain King able to escape at 67 hit points, as the Militia are putting in pressure from the back. Archmage drops a Water Elemental. No Purge, as the Shamans are low on magic right now, or on mana. Mountain King trying to retreat back already, as there is long-distance mining coming in from the Orc army. Farseer, where are they going to go next? Resummoning those Spirit Wolves, heading back out. Spellbreaker should be able to control magic pretty fast once again. Mountain King needs to find a way to get a little bit more mana too, and this is an issue. This little bit of extra gold is going to start to add up and have an impact eventually. Tauren Chieftain, however, not yet getting resurrected. Farseer trying to head away. And, well, there's the Arcane Tower right there, getting in a little bit of damage onto all of those units. Not quite sure why the Shamans just didn't attack it to finish it off. There goes a Stormbolt, finishing off one Shaman there. All right, Mountain King amongst all of these units. Archmage, if it gets up to level 6, or Mountain King get up to level 5, that would be a very big deal. And it is a level 5 Mountain King. Level 3 Stormbolt could be the deciding factor for Yumiko, as Yumiko does take a small supply advantage now. Farseer, what can he really do? Kodo Beast. Well, Kodo Beast is eating up one Spellbreaker once again. Once the remaining Spellbreakers are eaten away, let's see what's going to happen. Well, that could be enough. There is the Stormbolt. Farseer is in serious trouble. Is the Farseer going to be able to get away, trying to back off? Constant Purge, finishing off a Shaman, should be able to do some. There it goes. Kodo Beast is going to be able to eat anything. There's the eat. Farseer down to 68 hit points, trying to head away, and the Mountain King is currently invisible. Mountain King chasing after this Farseer. Potion of healing right there. Let's take a look at this engagement back and forth. Farseer, there it goes, gets up to level 7. Archmage is going to be able to get that damage, resummoning the Spirit Wolves, and the Farseer has a potion of healing healed back up here. Kodo Beast eating up multiple units. There's the Stormbolt. Peasants are going to surround the Farseer now. Farseer going to get taken down, but at the cost of the Archmage. Archmage gets taken out as well. Kodo Beasts are right here. Peons are fighting. Peons, are they just going to jump inside the Orc burrows for a little bit of damage? Perhaps. And there you go, finally able to fight back just a little bit. No more heroes at all. Shamans should be able to finish off that Water Elemental. There it goes. Kodo Beast going after the Peasants, and no more healing whatsoever. Long distance mining still underway. There is that Arcane Tower here. Let's take a look at this. Kodo Beasts are slowed up, and the Peons are now, well, heading all the way back once again. Mountain King. Oh, look at this. Invisibility on the Mountain King again, perhaps to get in a little bit more damage. Once more, Kodo Beast unable to close in on this distance. Peasant's gonna get taken out. Well, nope, not quite yet. No Orc Hero. Mountain King sitting at level 5. And, well, that is gonna be the end of the game. Yumiko takes it. Focus, knowing that without a hero and no way to really do any mining, gives it up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.